Hello, Cardinals. We're going to be talking about Investigation 2.2 today. Our focus question is, how can you visually represent the data from yesterday's lab? We'll be looking at the Investigation 2.1 data. And our word of the day is surroundings. Those are things that are around you. So looking back at Investigation 2.1, we're going to review this. We're going to be sharing your data tables with non-group members and looking at how your data table is similar or different than your neighbor's data tables. We'll also be looking at objective number 3, and what did you notice about the similarities and differences of the heating and cooling rates of soil and water. So we're going to be comparing and contrasting how soil heated and cooled versus how water heated and cooled. And then we're going to be starting Investigation 2.2, which the objective for that is to collect, graph, and analyze the warming and cooling rates of soil and water. So for this, you're going to be looking at your data from Investigation 2.1, and you're going to be brainstorming ideas on how to best plot the data on your graph so it's easily understood. You're going to write your ideas, your little brainstorm ideas, in your notebook, and then you're going to discuss your ideas with your class or your group before you graph, and then you're going to use their comments to improve your plan for graphing the data. Little review. You guys are experts in graphing, but these are all the different parts of a graph that you should have. The top should have a title that describes the data. You should, on the left side, have your dependent variable with units. On the bottom, independent variable with units. And your data should cover as much of graph paper as possible, so you're going to have to find a way to spread out your data to cover the entire paper. And then numbering on the axis should always be even, so you'd always go up by 2 if possible. So for part 3 for this, you're going to be answering some questions about graphing, making sure you know what you're doing, and so you know how to plot your information. And then you're going to work with your group to create a graph for both soil and air or water temperatures. And then after you're done, you're going to look at your graph and compare that to another group's graph, and then record your observations in your notebook. So your to-do list for today is to do Investigation 2.2, communicating with data. And when you get all done, you should read Lesson 2, Reflection, and then read your textbook pages 17 to 23. All of those will be getting looked at tomorrow during our Lesson 2, Reflection. Have a great day, Cardinals, and let us know if you have any questions.